Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hopefully it's not too windy out there for you guys. It's a windy day today. I don't know if you guys can tell.
Gloomy out.
Yeah, there's, like Roxanne said, there's like a mist in the air right now.
Yeah.
Like we're in a cloud.
Well, the mountain's pretty covered with coverage there, so I'm sure we're in the midst of it. Ooh, get that?
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
We're in the midst of the mist. Yep, we had a good weekend.
Yeah, it was a great weekend. Nice and relaxing, and this wind.
Well, on Saturday we went to like a welcome home gathering for Drew.
Yep.
From Drew's Lens. And that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
There was a bunch of people there. It was a big potluck. Everybody brought food.
Mm-hmm.
And so that made it nice because not one person had to supply everything.
Yeah.
You know, cost-wise and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of good food, too.
Oh, yeah. Real good food.
I know. I just keep thinking about that. Mike and Terry from MT Homestead. Terry made this like shrimp crab pasta salad, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
It's really good.
It was so good.
It's like a seafood pasta salad.
Yeah, it was so good.
I know, and you've never had that before.
No, I've never had it, so that was the first time, and it was so good. I keep saying that, but
Well, make it.
it was so good.
You could make it like with coleslaw. You could. Instead of like pasta.
Nah, I think it's better with the pasta.
Probably.
Yeah. Man.
This wind has been getting it, guys. Like,
Oh, yeah.
at nighttime, since we're still sleeping in the trailer, the camper, it's blowing all around and everything, and waking us up at 2 in the morning.
Well, and part of it was our tarp. We, you guys know we have a tarp on top of our trailer, and
just for the water.
Yeah, and the last couple days, the wind's been so bad it just destroyed that tarp.
Yep, blew it up, ripped it up everywhere into shreds and everything.
Not last night. No, it was last night. Not last night. It was the night
before.
Yeah. It was like ripped, and it was like smacking the trailer, and we were like waking up going, what is that noise, you know?
Yeah, like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And so we had to get a new tarp, and now that's on. Mm-hmm. And hopefully that one, the way we secured it, I think is working out a little bit better.
Yeah.
You don't want wind to get underneath it, right? Because then it blows it up and creates like a big parachute, you know? So now it's like really tight all the way around it the best we can. Hopefully it doesn't rip, because tarps aren't cheap.
No, we were talking about that yesterday because we got our new tarp yesterday and we put it on. And I was saying, man, I have never bought so many tarps in my entire life until we got here.
I know.
Actually, I don't think I've ever bought a tarp until
we've gone through
until we moved here.
like 10 tarps since we've been here.
Yeah,
not the trailer, not just in general.
In general, right? We had to buy if you count the big tarp we bought first for camp.
Bought 2 of those. Well, no, the giant one.
The giant one, and then we bought 2 after that for camp. I mean,
those were expensive, dude.
And then, we've bought a couple tarps just for us to have for our wood and stuff like that, and then tarps for the trailer, and it's like...
Tarps are everywhere, guys.
It's Tarp City, guys.
Tarp City. I had to do some adjustments on our Starlink. So I'll show you guys sometime, but we just have like a big pole coming up off the deck. Mm-hmm. And it's a metal pole, and the Starlink's up there, the dish and everything, but the wind has been so bad, it's blowing that pole around, and I was scared it was gonna break.
Oh, yeah.
Wake up in the morning and the dish be on the ground.
That would suck.
And that would just ruin a lot of things for us.
That would definitely make it a bad day.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially because with Starlink, I know the wind.
Well, blew a leaf right into my face.
Oh. With Starlink, if you have the dish, good luck trying to get another one.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I waited like 8 months to get it.
Yeah.
I signed up, and then I didn't get it for another 8 months.
Yeah.
And then
on the list.
Yeah, and then when Melanie and Gary signed up, they got it within 2 weeks. But it's because they were servicing the area right then and there. That's why I got mine, and then they signed up, and then they got one right away.
Yeah, you got yours, and then you were like, oh,
and Jeff got his. And
yeah. It was like a chain reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But I don't think they're like targeting this area anymore like they were.
I'm not sure.
And so if the dish broke, the Starlink dish, I mean, it could be a year until we get another one. It could be 2 weeks, but
I know.
I bet you would be like a year.
Probably.
And that's like our whole internet. So
Yeah, no, it's definitely
and it's awesome.
a needed necessity right now.
And ever since I put up on the pole, I don't know if you guys seen our last live stream. I used the Starlink, and it was like crystal clear.
Oh yeah, our internet's
Smooth.
been way better since you
Moved
posted
it up on the pole.
Yeah, way up above.
I'll show you guys, but
Yeah.
it's not a hodgepodge, but it's kind of like, okay, you got to make it work kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But it's working out really good.
Yeah, no, it's been great. It's been really great.
They have like different mounts you can put on the roof and different things, but I need it higher. Like it's sticking way above the roof.
Yeah, I can see it right now.
Yeah, it's like way up because I got to get past the trees.
Yeah.
So the higher it is, the less obstructions you have. And where it's at now, I think is going to be in a good spot.
Yeah, I think that's going to be its permanent location.
Yeah.
Going forward. That's kind of what we've been, like, we didn't have everything all set up perfect because we weren't sure exactly where that needed to go to get the
Yeah, to
best,
be permanent. Yeah.
Yeah, to get the best
Signal.
signal. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I still want to put a 2-inch pipe though, but man, those pipes are expensive.
I know.
You know, a 10-foot, 2-inch galvanized steel pipe is almost $100. I need 20 feet of it for that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, dude, that's expensive.
Yeah.
$200 just for a pipe. Can't use PVC.
Yeah, it'll blow
Can't do
around.
that. Sun rot, different things. You got to use metal, and it's just like, man, dude, it's insane.
Yeah.
The prices of everything.
Yeah, I mean, just like everything else in the world, food and everything, it just adds up. And it adds up quick, too, you know?
It does.
You buy the 20-foot pole, well, and now you need, bolts to go with it.
And the
those
clamp and this, that, and this.
Those are, $5 a piece and just, yeah.
But what we're using now is working. So it was Melanie and Gary's old pole that they had at camp. I don't know if you guys ever seen it on their channel, where they put the Starlink up on a pole. Well, they don't use that no more. They don't need it.
Yeah.
Where they're at, theirs is perfect, just on the basement.
Yeah.
And so I asked Gary if I could snatch that pole up from him, and he's like, yeah, I don't need it. I was like, take it.
Yeah.
So I grabbed it and using that. So
Yeah. And it's been working out.
it is, guys. It is. We do have a lot of work to do today, even though the weather's really bad. Let me rephrase that. Even though the weather's not the best, because I don't mind this weather. It's not raining. It's misting, like we said.
No, but it's supposed to rain these next couple days. Actually, it's supposed
It's
to
going to be raining all week.
Except for Wednesday.
Except for Wednesday. And so it's okay because we're going to be working inside.
Yes.
We have a lot
to do
inside, if you guys know.
Yeah.
Got to finish the mudding, and that takes 3 days.
Yeah, by itself. That's why we were just talking about that too the other day. I was telling you, I was like, because you were like, well, what do you want to do this week? Well, we could work on drywall.
I said, what do you want to get done this week?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, the only thing that sucks
Set
about
a goal for ourselves.
Yeah,
right?
the only thing that sucks about drywall is right away you know that it's going to take 3 days.
Yeah, you got to do 3 coats, and you got to let it dry for 24 hours.
Yeah, so that's just a given. Okay, well, I'm going to do Wyatt's bathroom, let's say, right? Okay, well, you know that for the next 3 days, that's going to just be puttying and taping.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get as much done as you can, right? So you can get as much done with the first coat.
Yeah.
Not just do one little wall and then wait another day.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No.
That would take years.
Then everything's in different stages too, in the bedrooms or whatever, right? And if I want to go paint, I want to paint.
I know. With Wyatt's room, though, we were making sure that the paper tape was going to be good, and before we went out through the whole other house, and it is. It's great.
Oh, his room, I'm
perfect.
just amazed by it, even
perfect.
still.
His room's perfect.
It's beautiful.
And drywall-wise, like seeing the seams, you can't see them at all.
Yeah, what seams?
Yeah, exactly. It looks like one big wall. So now that we're confident enough with that, we can go throughout our room, finish his bathroom, do the living room, kitchen. I mean, luckily for us, it's not a giant house.
No.
It's not like, there's 7 rooms and, 3 stories and
Yeah.
all that other malarkey that's around there. Nope, nice, simple, easy, small house.
Yep.
So it's easy to do.
It is easy.
It's not easy to do, but not as much to do.
Yeah, there you go.
I look at like our last house in Vegas, and I was like, man, dude, that would have taken forever.
Oh yeah, imagine drywall on that.
No, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I would have paid. Would have been impossible.
Yeah, it would have taken a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not really. It doesn't feel like it, but I mean, it feels like it's taken a long time for the drywall, and I'm talking about from start, like hanging it to where we're at now.
Well, we're done hanging drywall, and that's our last video was all about. We're like, well, it's over.
Yeah.
Right. That's because the drywall's over.
Drywall and insulation.
And insulation. We're so happy because it's been like a thorn in my side.
I know. Well, that, and then just because we got rid of all of all the drywall and all of the insulation that was hanging out inside the house.
We took all that to the dump.
Yeah, we got rid of it all, and you know, I was getting sick of looking at it. Just looking at it in the living room, just like, oh.
Well, it takes up all kinds of space.
Yeah, I got all this room in here, but it's just covered in drywall.
Drywall everywhere, pieces everywhere, insulation everywhere. Yeah. So now the living room's pretty much open, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice.
It is nice. It makes it like feel big in there.
And we haven't really had the living room being open like that, like for almost this whole year.
No.
Like, in all reality, guys, there's always been something stacked in there.
Yeah, and it's like Wyatt's bedroom too, right? There's always been some stuff in there, or our bedroom. You know, there's always been stuff in there, and now we've consolidated down a lot of our stuff that was in there. So there's a little bit of stuff in our bedroom, but it's nothing like it was.
It's just stuff we don't want to put outside.
Yeah, like our computers.
Like our computer towers, your old toy box that your grandpa made.
Yeah, I don't want that outside.
So we're keeping those stuff inside,
Yeah.
and everything else went in the pole barn.
Yep.
My safe's out there.
Yep.
Because that's fine. It's waterproof, fireproof.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen to that. Plus, it doesn't get rained on anyway. It's in the pole barn.
Yeah, I just don't want it, my
moisture
toy box, because it's wood and stuff like that. I just don't want it out there. Plus, like he just said, my grandpa made that for me, so it's something special.
Yep. But everything's coming along good, guys. I'm excited to get to work today. I want to get a lot done today.
A lot
I think we're just gonna
hit it.
I'm just gonna be nonstop on that mudding, I think, today.
Yeah, we got a little game plan worked out for us, so hopefully, well, not hopefully, I know it's gonna work out, because there was really just repeat processes over and over again today.
It's so boring. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Doing drywall and mudding is so boring.
Yeah.
It is boring. That's I think why it was such a thorn in my side, because it's no fun. It's not fun like building a chicken coop or getting the garden ready or building, you know, whatever.
Yeah, building pergolas.
Yeah, or something.
Decks.
It's like, oh great, I'm gonna mud this seam.
Yay. Oh, I put too much
For days.
mud. Yeah, I put too much mud on this.
Let me scrape some off.
Scrape some off. Oh, I didn't
It's
put
just
enough
boring.
mud. All right, put some more
It's just
on.
boring. That's all right. It needs to be done.
I mean, realistically, painting's boring, right?
Yep.
But painting, I will say, at least you can like paint it and you're like, oh, it looks so nice. So you just keep painting or whatever, right? Because it changes the feel.
Everything changes the feel.
According to me.
And speaking of changing the feel, this week, hopefully, we're going to have some real change of feel in there.
I know, I'm so excited.
Doesn't mean it's going to be installed, but we got some plans for like the flooring, maybe, guys. Maybe the ceiling. Maybe the bathrooms. You guys don't know?
Yeah, we got
Some big changes coming.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, like we said before, our goal, and it's still 100% very easily doable.
Oh, yeah, we're
is
right
to be
on track.
sleeping in there before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't say house finished, just,
No, just
sleeping in there. So Wyatt's room is ready for paint, as you guys seen.
Yeah, I did do a second coat of drywall primer.
Yep, that's ready for paint. Our room's not ready yet, but it's
Getting there.
It's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
We've done 2 coats already of the mudding in there. I did, but now we got to sand it down. Not everything got 2 coats. Most of it did, but some didn't. So
yeah, we gotta go around.
We're like 2 days away from that.
Yeah.
Sand it out, make it nice.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't started on the living room or kitchen yet, but that's okay.
No, I think our next room after ours is going to be Wyatt's bathroom.
Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna start on some of that today.
Well, so I mean, and like, you already got like pretty much the first coat done in our room. I'm just saying, I know some of it's got 2 coats, but most of it's all got its first coat in our room. And then we'll go to the bathroom, Wyatt's bathroom, so we can
Get his bathroom done.
Yeah, hook up the rest of the plumbing and get all that done.
Well, the plumbing's done. It's hook up the sink and the toilet.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Put the toilet in place.
We have his flooring in there already. Not in, but we have his flooring for his bathroom.
Yep.
We bought that before, but we don't want to put it down when we still got mudding and painting to do.
Yeah, I don't
You know
want
what
to
I'm saying?
ruin it.
I mean, we have plastic to put down, but why?
Yeah.
And plus, then you got to work around the toilet and work around. No.
Yeah, I told Anthony, I was like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be really hard to paint like behind the vanity and behind the toilet
If we put it in there.
If we put it in there right now.
Which I agree. So why do that?
Yeah.
So.
It's not like his bathroom's a needed thing right now.
No, but it would be nice.
It would be
nice. I think this week his bathroom could be ready.
Yeah, for use. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Like, hooking up a toilet takes 5 minutes.
I know, we have
like
everything.
in all reality,
I
guys.
mean, we have the toilet.
Put it in there with a wax ring and all that stuff.
We have the water line to hook up to it. I mean, we got everything we need. It's just we got to finish the drywall and get the flooring down, and then we can put the toilet in.
Yep.
It's like all this stuff just to do one little thing.
Yep. But that's okay. So, lots of good stuff. We're getting down on it. We're getting busy. It's not that cold, as you guys can see. I don't even have a sweater or nothing on. It's just rainy.
Rainy and windy.
And muggy. Which is a nice change, though, because you know what? We need this over here. It has been very, very dry this year.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a good amount of rain these next couple days.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 inches, I think, this week.
Yeah, or 1 to 2 inches or something like that.
I think it's 1 to 2 inches today and tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then what, a break
That's what Gary was
Wednesday?
saying. And then I think, yeah, a little small break Wednesday, and then it's going to be raining Thursday and Friday and possibly this weekend.
I hope that our creek gets flowing then.
But not too much, because that culvert, man.
No, just enough to where it's just running through the culvert. You
Yep.
know, just enough to actually see it. We haven't seen it in a long time, the creek flowing.
No. I haven't seen it since like March.
Yeah.
So we're going to get to work today, guys. We're going to get busy.
Yeah.
Good vibes today.
Yeah, I'd say good vibes.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
It's Monday morning.
Ready to work. Yeah, I got some Monday vibes going on. Ready to anxious get to work vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope your guys' day is good like ours. Hopefully your vibe's good.
If not better.
better,
Yeah.
as I usually say. We're going to get to work, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.